Now to the crisis in Haiti. The U.S. has sent in special tactical teams to help protect American embassy staffers as Haiti's prime minister has announced he plans to step down. Matt Rivers has the latest.
Overnight, as Haiti continues to spiral, the Defense Department sending a team of Marines to the U.S. Embassy in Port-au-Prince, a sign of how dire things have become. The State Department already deployed special tactical teams to, quote, protect the mission and remaining staffers as the country sits on the brink of anarchy. A 2-week-long rebellion by armed groups in Port-au-Prince demanding the resignation of acting Prime Minister Ariel Henry, and the gangs got their wish. Henry resigning, ceding power to a yet-to-be-named Presidential Transitional Council. The U.S. military evacuating non-essential personnel from the U.S. Embassy. But with the airport closed for now, American civilians are stuck.
This is the third week, and we can't get out.
Haitians, though, have nowhere else to go. The gang leader behind the attacks, known as Barbecue, spoke to ABC News just before Henry resigned.
If Ariel Henry resigns, will you stop fighting?
He says, indeed, if Henry resigns, we will automatically stop the attacks.
And so far, at least, Barbecue appears to be holding to that. Tuesday was a relatively calm day in Port-au-Prince. Of course, the question is, how long does that last for? Meanwhile, the World Food Program says 1.4 million people in Haiti right now, one step away, George, from famine.
Such a difficult situation. Okay, Matt.
House Speaker Mike Johnson joins me now. Do you think the president is mentally fit?
Jesse, I've spent a little bit of time with him, and I'm sad to tell you that I don't think he is. And the reason I'm sad is because we are projecting weakness on the world stage. All of our adversaries around the world can see and follow exactly what you and I and the American people are. We have a weak president, and that's why our enemies are acting so provocatively right now. This is not a game. It's really not a laughing matter. It's a dangerous situation, and this election in November can't get here soon enough.
When you say you spent time with the president and you've determined, in your opinion, that he's not mentally fit enough to be president, what do you mean? What did you see?
I don't mean to be uncharitable here. Look, we respect the office, right? And people can't change how they age. Everybody ages differently. I'm just telling you that President Biden is not on his A game. Can I say it that way? I mean, he's in person. He's rather slow, and obviously his staff handles him very carefully. For more than 6 weeks, I requested a meeting with the president one-on-one. The Speaker of the House and the President of the United States should be able to have a meeting. I needed to talk to him about very serious classified matters regarding national security, and of course the border as well. They couldn't arrange that meeting. They wouldn't arrange that meeting. When he finally relented, he invited 5 others to join us. So, you know, there was the Vice President was there, and Chuck Schumer, and Mitch McConnell, and Hakeem Jeffries. I think that these two offices, the persons who hold these two offices, need to be able to communicate more regularly, and that's been difficult with this president. And frankly, I think it's because they don't want to put me in a room with him alone. They're maybe afraid of what he might say if he goes off script. And again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. These are just the facts that everybody can see.
Well, we saw you at the State of the Union trying to hold back some emotion. It looks like you're very emotional that night. What's it like to be up there sitting next to Kamala Harris and listening to Joe Biden say what Joe Biden says?
Listen, it was a heavily partisan, vitriolic campaign speech. That's not what a State of the Union address is supposed to be. Over history, you know, presidents have been conciliatory. They've had at least segments in the speech that were bipartisan, where everyone can stand together and give an ovation for America and American values. There was none of that in that speech, and it was so frustrating to have to sit behind him and just take that, you know. And I had emphasized decorum for our side, emphasizing that, hey, as the Republicans, we're for order and not chaos. We're the rule of law team. We need to show it. And largely, everybody complied with that. But it was very difficult not to show on my face my disdain for what he was saying. It was full of untruths, and it was hyper-partisan, and that was not the place for it. It was very disappointing.
What's it like to sit next to Kamala? Did you guys exchange pleasantries throughout the evening?
We did. You know, it's an awkward setting for whomever is sitting there, and I always try to make nice and make conversation. And look, again, I don't have anything personally against the president or the vice president, but our policies are worlds apart. And what I'm concerned about is he didn't say a single word in that speech really, about what he would do to fix the border crisis, this catastrophe that he has created, a humanitarian catastrophe, national security catastrophe. Nothing. It took him 41 minutes to mention the border in that speech. He talked about the size of Snicker bars as a higher priority. You know, I mean, it was not anything that we could applaud or go along with, and that's the problem.
I did not have Snickers coming up in the State of the Union, but click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.
A judge has dismissed 6 charges in the Georgia election interference case.
Yeah, 3 of those charges were against former President Trump. The ruling takes aim at charges claiming he and other defendants solicited public officials to break the law. Now, the now presumptive Republican presidential nominee was originally charged with 13 counts, you may remember, back in August.
CBS News digital journalist Jared Eggleston is outside of the Fulton County Courthouse in Atlanta with more. So, Jared, we all remember that infamous phone call, Trump asking the Secretary of State in Georgia to find him votes. Walk us through which charges against him were dismissed in this process.
Lana and Errol, good afternoon. That's right. It is a major blow to the Fulton County District Attorney's Office today, with Judge McAfee, as you said, dismissing 6 counts of that original indictment, saying that they are essentially too vague. Now, the defense teams had argued this a while back, saying that these charges, that solicitation of violation of oath by a public officer, were too vague, and Judge McAfee agreeing with them in his order. I'm just going to read from it here, saying that it fails to allege sufficient detail regarding the nature of their commission, and he's saying that lack of detail is, in his words, fatal to those charges. So as you said, the former president originally faced 13 charges. Now he is facing 10 here in Fulton County. Now, the district attorney's office, this is a major point that we want to emphasize here. The judge does leave the door open for the district attorney's office to re-indict these charges down the road. I did reach out to them earlier today when this order came out, and they said at this time they have no comment, but we would expect that we would see some sort of movement from them very soon on this.
That's an important detail, Jared.
Yeah.
So the DA can take the evidence in front of a grand jury again and perhaps bring those charges back. I want to ask you about this ruling on Fani Willis and the disqualification hearing. What impact might it have on that, or what is the latest on that front?
So we are awaiting a decision from Judge McAfee on that disqualification matter. As you guys know, we've been closely monitoring this over the last month or so as the defense team has pushed for Fani Willis to be disqualified from the case over a relationship that she had with a special prosecutor. Judge McAfee previously indicated that he would have a ruling by Friday on this. So, you know, we're very close to that deadline here, and we are awaiting his decision in that matter as well.
Jared Eggleston, thank you very much.
The controversial social media influencer Andrew Tate has told the BBC tonight that he has nothing to fear after a court in Romania ruled he and his brother Tristan can be extradited back to the UK. Now, they face several allegations, including rape and human trafficking, over a number of years. They categorically reject the claims. Well, Nick Beek is live in the Romanian capital, Bucharest, for us now. Nick, you caught up with Mr. Tate. What did he have to say?
Yeah, good evening, Clive. Of course, Andrew Tate, one of the most Googled people on the planet, and back in the spotlight once again today. Tonight, he and his brother are back at their home. They've been allowed to return here, and they're claiming that as a victory in itself. But still, Mr. Tate faces extremely serious allegations, both here in Romania and also in the UK, with now the possibility, the prospect of extradition. As I caught up with him earlier tonight, he was defiant.
Back at his house in Bucharest after another day in custody, Andrew Tate and his brother praised the Romanian court for letting them come home, for now.
The UK now, as they've seen that we're going to be found innocent in Romania, have decided to try and weaponize Romanian courts to put us back in jail, and that has failed, and justice has come through tonight for us, which is fantastic.
But the Romanian judge did not find them innocent. Instead, she agreed to an extradition request from British police, who are investigating allegations of rape and human trafficking, as I put to Andrew Tate tonight.
If you may have looked at someone wrong or sped in a car in 2012, they're going to try and put you in jail for it.
But Bedfordshire police are looking into very serious allegations, but you must accept that they're very serious allegations.
If you interrupt me again, sir, please. So what happens is, when you get to a certain level of fame, they go through your entire life forensically and try and destroy you.
Earlier, they had been brought before a judge to hear that they will be sent to the UK, but not until after a Romanian court has itself tried them on similar, unrelated charges, and, if found guilty, any prison sentence has been served. Both men have denied all the charges against them. Andrew Tate is loved by his many fans for his pronouncements on how men should act. His detractors say his message represents a danger to women.
Female are barely sentient.
In his own words, Andrew Tate describes himself as absolutely a misogynist.
It doesn't matter whether a woman wants to be a lawyer or a housemaker or a webcam girl. Unless she has a man directing her, they're just not built to be completely independent creatures.
Andrew Tate claims his words are often misinterpreted, but the police, teachers and women's rights groups say his influence is toxic. In the UK, some women have spoken about their experience of meeting him, including Evie, not her real name, who spoke to the BBC last year and whose words are voiced by an actress.
There's enough evidence out there to show that, you know, these women that he's harmed do exist. So I think he needs to just get a bit of a reality check and admit to what he's done.
The brothers may be home, but can't travel abroad. Andrew Tate once praised what he described as Romania's more lenient approach to sexual assault claims. He's now fighting such claims both here and in the UK. Nick Beak, BBC News, Bucharest.